Now, do anyone know what township they live in? Does anyone have a clue what area? Tell me what community you live in. He lives in South Loop. So you live in South Chicago Township, okay? I live in West Inglewood, right? So I live in actually this township, okay? Make sure you know what township you live in. Not the community, your township. Got it? Now, this is for Lake Township. So the homes where I live in the area, 195,000 for single houses, condos, 128,000, and 2 flat buildings are going for 214,000. Got it? 2 flats or more, yes. Yeah, okay? But I live in Lake Township. He lives in a different township. He lives in South Chicago Township, closer to downtown. Got it? Make sure you look at the top of your tax bill or your reassessment notice. It tells you what township you live in. Okay?
What's the South, Mike, not South Chicago?
Yes. And we can look it up too for you. All right. So, this is on our website. Everything is on our website. Don't hire no attorney. It's free. Got it? Don't pay anyone to do anything for you. It's free. Our office can help you. So what we do, let's just pretend this is his home. First, we're going to identify his neighborhood. You're going to click on his neighborhood, and where are you going to find all this information from? Your reassessment notice. Got it? You're going to be able to compare your sales, your houses to other people's houses around you. Got it? And so right now, this is Lake Township where I live. There's 372 houses that were sold. The minimum sale price was $180,000. Wow, my house is valued at $45,000. But the minimum sale price is $180,000. Who want to buy my house? Anybody? Oh, y'all want to live in the hood, huh? All right, I got you. And the top sale price is $650,000. Now, the number of homes in my area, 12,000 homes. The median sale price, the median price is 1,000 square feet. So all of the information about your area is on our website. And we can show you all how to find all of this data. And right here, this is where it's going, right here. But you're gonna look up your township. Yeah, take a picture. Take a picture. You're gonna look up your township, okay? Make sure you find your neighborhood code, if it's single family, and it's gonna pull up your information when your township is open, okay? All right. Now, let's get started on how to file an appeal. Now, filing an appeal is what? Free. Don't pay no one. Now, why do we file an appeal? What's your name again? Evelyn. Brian. Evelyn and Brian lives, well, we won't say Evelyn and Brian because you live someplace else. Brian and Jeffrey. Brian and Jeffrey live 7 blocks away in the same community. Well, we already know he's wealthy. He lives in Barrington. He's rich. Got it? This guy lives down the street in South Barrington. He's a little less rich. Got it? But they have the same house. His house is worth $1 million. His house is out there worth $1 million. His house is worth $2 million. Okay? Now, this gentleman right here and this gentleman right here, they both want to file an appeal. They have the same house. Now, tell me, who should be upset? $2 million. They're only 4 blocks away from each other, even though it's Barrington and South Barrington. 4 blocks away. What you say, Cindy? Who's going to be upset? He said he's upset. Who do you say? Him? Smart people. Who's going to be upset? Who should be upset? $2 million. The $2 million. Why? Tell me.
This is more expensive.
Right, his house is valued more. If they're the same house, it should be the same. Got it? He should be upset. He should be upset at you. Got it? Because they're the same house. Got it? If they're the same house, they should be valued almost the same.
I mean, my property should be worth it.
That means his property should be worth more, he says. Now you want his property up more. Don't sit there. Now, so it's free. You follow online. You don't need no paper. You can do it online. You can even provide us pictures. He can provide us pictures of his house. Got it? Now, check your appeal deadline. How many days you get to file an appeal? 30. Man, y'all learn real quick. I'm gonna give y'all an 8. Now, when your township is open, you have 30 business days to file an appeal. Now, last thing, what is an appeal? Tell me, why do we appeal?
Because our property went up.
Because his property went up, not the taxes, but the what? The assessed value. Ooh, you smart, girl. You got a good smart person on your team. He already got it. So when you don't agree with what we put the value on, right? Then you can provide evidence. What are some of the evidence you can provide? What would you provide? What? Tell me. Some pictures? Appraisal? Anything else? State address, right? Now, why do we file an appeal? Tell me. Again.
You don't want to pay?
Tell them. You don't want to
I
pay.
don't want to pay more.
Oh, you don't want to pay more. That's because of what?
Because lower assessment means lower property tax.
Hopefully, sometimes. But there's 2 variables that can change it, but you're correct. That is correct. So, when you file an appeal with our office, we make a decision if you're going to get a decrease on that value or a no change, okay? So we could decrease it, or we could no change it. Got it?
That means it stays the same, right?
That means it will stay the same. All right. Now, lack of uniformity. Now, these are 3 of the reasons why people file. More common than anything. Now, remember I used these 2 gentlemen's home. My neighbor's home is exactly the same. That's called lack of uniformity, right? They were exactly the same. How much was his house worth? How much is his worth? 2 million. That's lack of uniformity. Why? Because they're the same. Now, overvaluation. Overvaluation. What's your name, dear? Mercedes. Well, you know her house is rich. Mercedes. Mercedes says, my house is not worth $2 million. My house is worth $190,000. Okay? $2 million from $190,000. But you know her name was Mercedes. She lives in a rich house. Okay? So therefore, she says her house is not worth that much. She can file an appeal because we've overvalued Mercedes' house. She actually lives in the coach house in the back of her parents' home. Got it? Now, incorrect property description error, right? Let's say Brian says, I don't have 2,000 square feet. I only have 500 square feet. I live in a little shed. I don't live in that big house. That's one of the reasons why people file for this, okay? Or my house is brick frame and you have me as brick. That's called incorrect property description error. All right, now, how do you file online? You would need an email address. Who has an email address in here? All right. If you don't, we have to get you an email address. Okay? Or our office will do it for you. Okay? And then you have your PIN number. Now, where are you going to find your PIN number at? Your assessment notice or where?
On top of your bill.
On your tax bill. Okay? Don't forget. So, you can provide pictures, comparable properties, a market analysis, usually get from a bank or something, okay? And an appraisal. But don't go buying all that stuff, spending more money. Just provide, maybe if you have some pictures, but if you don't have any of these, it's okay.
How do you obtain a market analysis?
So most times you have a bank. You go to your bank and they do a market analysis on your home. When you're about to refinance, they do a market analysis for you. But if it costs, I wouldn't be able to pay for it, you know? So yeah. Now, next, as I stated, you may need an email address. Okay, you're gonna need that. Remember, our office can do this for you if you come down. So you log in with your email address, happytaxpayer.com. Log in. You can use the password Cupcake. Okay? And then you create an account. The next thing you do is, lastly, is that when you finish everything, when you file your appeal, you're gonna have a filing ID number. Make sure you take a copy of that, okay? If you don't, it's okay, we can still find it. But you just make sure you keep your filing ID number. That's confirmation that you have filed your appeal, all right? Now, let's talk about exemptions. We have 9 exemptions, okay? 9. Homeowners. Now, you can be any age to be a homeowner. Any age, right? How old are you? I mean, we won't say how old are you. We're gonna say he's 19. What's your name?
David.
David. David is 19 years old. He bought his house from Brian. That's your name, right? Yeah. He bought his house from Brian. He got some money. He got an inheritance. So he bought his house, right? How old is he? 19. He's 27. So he's a homeowner. He's going to receive the homeowner's exemption because he purchased the house January the 1st of 2024. He bought his house. How old is he? 27. He's going to receive the what? Homeowner's exemption. Now, also, you must have lived in your house as of January the 1st, 2024, which is last year. What day did you buy that house? Does he qualify? Does he qualify? He bought it January the 1st.
Oh, yeah.
So he qualifies, okay? Now, let's just say he didn't buy the house. He had it built brand new in 2024. He was still qualified because it was brand new in 2024, okay? He'll receive it. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. Every year, you only have to apply one time, it automatically renews, okay? Now, let's talk about the senior exemption. Senior exemption. What's your name, dear? Mercedes. Mercedes. Hypothetically, Mercedes is 67 years old. Hey, Mercedes, how old is she? 67. She must have been born in 1959, so she's eligible. She's 67, you have to be 65. She lived in her house last year, and it was her primary residence. Is she eligible for the senior exemption? How old do you have to be? 65. How old is Mercedes? 67. Remember that. Every year, it automatically renews. Does she have to apply next year? No. Do he have to apply for the homeowners? No. Why? It renews automatically. Yes. Now, the next exemption is called the senior freeze. Senior freeze exemption. What's your name, sir? Lucas. Lucas is 69 years old. How old is Lucas? 69. So, his household income must be less than $65,000. Now, Lucas has some children, right? What's your name? Amanda is his daughter. What's your name? Kirma is his other daughter. Now, they both work at McDonald's. He makes $65,000. She makes $5,000. She makes $5,000 a year. Now, they moved in 2023. Both of his children moved back home from school. Do they qualify for the senior freeze? Yes or no, smart people over here? How much is his income? $65,000. How much is her income? How much is her income? Do they qualify? Who said no? Raise your hand. Hold on now, we got some mixed in. Who? Do they qualify?
I say no.
You said no? What you say? No?
No.
No. Why they don't qualify?
Because they're over 65,000.
They're over $65,000. Why? Because who lives in the house?
2 daughters.
Them 2 daughters. You gotta kick them out. You wanna qualify? Kick them out. Okay? So, he can't qualify because he done moved those 2 kids back home. He wants them to cook for him. So, now if they move out, does he qualify?
Yes.
Yes. So you gotta have everybody in the household income. Got it? That's the whole point. Now, this exemption does not automatically renew because you can move people in and out. Okay? All right. Now, if he, the owner of the house, is on one of these programs, SNAP, LAHI, the Benefit Access Program, any of these, he doesn't have to provide his income. He just has to provide proof that he's on one of these programs. That's nice, isn't it? He doesn't have to tell us how much income he has. Just provide proof of this, okay? All right. So, persons with disability exemption. Now, you can have homeowners, senior freeze, and persons with disability exemption. Okay? You can have 4. Got it? So, you have to be disabled in 2024. You must live in a house. It must be your primary residence. You have to pay the property taxes, and it must be your primary residence. But you see this form, that P-Tax 343? You can take that to your doctor or your optometrist and have him to fill it out. And you can receive that exemption. Got it? Okay. Any questions? You like that, huh?
Actually,
So that exemption automatically renews every year. Okay? Now, any veterans in the room? Anybody win the war? Okay. So you must have been in the United States Armed Forces in order to qualify for this exemption. And have a 30% service-connected disability. That means you were injured while you were in the service, during the time that you were in the military, okay? Now, if you are 30 to 49% service-connected, you get $2,500 off of your EAV. And what is EAV? Your equalizer assessed value. Not the tax bill, but your equalizer assessed value. I know this is a lot of information. I know. And if you're 50 to 69% injured in the war, you get $5,000 off your EAV. And if you're 70% or greater, that means the doctor says, hey, Mercedes was injured while she was in the service. She is 70% disabled. She's gonna get 0 tax bill if she lives in a house. No tax bill for Mercedes because her house is less than $250,000. So she won't pay a tax bill. Got it?
she served, she should.
Huh?
She served, she should.
That's right, she served in the military, you gotta say it. Now, the next one we have is returning veterans exemption. If you're returning from active duty, this is another exemption that we have, okay? The long time exemption. If you live in your house over 10 years, raise your hand. Okay. Now, your household must be less than $100,000, okay? And your property value must have been increasing, going up and up and up and up in order to qualify for 10 years for this exemption. Got it? That's another one. That's a good one, right? But only 2% actually qualifies. That's about 12,000 households. You don't have to apply for it. We will automatically mail you out the application. Okay?
So you have to apply?
You don't have to apply.
So that means it goes based on your income, right?
No, right, so your income. You gotta have your
Yeah,
income. That would knock you
That
out.
won't work for me.
Right, because you gotta move them kids out. All right, only 2% actually qualify. You wanna say something about that? So this is our World War II veterans exemption. I know you probably understand. Are there any? There are some, okay? So, and this is actually the requirements. You must have been born 1941 to 1946 and actually to qualify for this exemption. All right, you can keep going. Now, how to file online, we talked about that. Now, how to file, before you get started, I think we talked about how to file online. You're gonna need an email address, your property PIN number, a photo ID, your trust documentation, proof of residency, and these items. I won't read them all, okay? But this is how you file online for your exemptions. It's really important. If you can't file online, come to our office. We can assist you, okay? Also, if you miss exemptions, we can go back 4 years and provide you refund money. And who doesn't need any money? And that's where we're at now, okay? Now, before we go, is that not almost done?
Yes.
Okay, so before we leave, I want to go over some things. Now, how old is he? Remember? 19. He's going to receive the homeowner's exemption, right? Because he bought his house from who?
Right.
Right? How old is he? 27. Now, Mercedes is a senior, right? This is really important. Now, let's just say, what's your name, dear?
David.
Okay, you're David. What's your name? Sandra. Sandra bought a house from Mercedes. How old was Mercedes?
67.
She's 69. She's 19. If she buys her house from her, she will receive her senior exemption for 1 year. She'll receive the homeowners and the senior. Even though she's not a senior, she's going to inherit it. So it's important that you buy a house that has exemptions on it, because you inherit those exemptions. You see? For 1 year only. That's a good deal. Okay? That's a very good deal. So you want to tell your family, does that house have an exemption on it already? If not, I don't know if I want to purchase it, because I don't want to wait 2 years for homeowners, because this is great savings. Depending on where the house is. In the city, it's about $700. But in other places, it could be $1,800, $2,000 of savings, okay? What's your question?
Annually or monthly?
Annually, you'll save that money, okay? So she purchased the house from the senior. She's gonna get that senior exemption for 1 year, okay? Now, how much does the income has to be for the senior freeze? Less than $65,000. Got it?
Question, when it comes to the, I live in South Loop.
He lives in South Loop.
So they're building a development of the new Chicago Fire, how does that affect my taxes?
How does it affect his taxes if they're building something around him, right?
Where they're building the fire, the new stadium and some development.
Okay, so they're building a lot of commercial around him. How does that affect his taxes? Well, let me say this. Whenever you have commercial property around you, it helps the city of Chicago, it helps Cook County to absorb some of the taxes that you're not paying, that you're paying. If you live in the southern suburbs where some of the things, there's not any commercial development, okay? Then it falls, the taxes fall upon the taxpayers. So we are really lucky to be in the city of Chicago where there's a lot of commercial development coming, okay? Now, if he lived in a house for $100,000, right? And then Miss Mercedes move in and she has the house built next to him just like it, and her house costs $350,000, then he comes in with the same type of model. What do you think is going to happen to his house? What happened to the value? It goes what? Goes up. The value will increases of his house. And that's a good thing until you want to sell, you know? You want your value of your property to be where it should be,
So
okay?
pretty much they'll reassess my taxes with all the developments.
So how many times we reassess? Every what? 3 years. Right now, we're reassessing the what? The north. And then where are we going? West and south. And then where are we going? To the city. So this year, here we received that reassessment notice, the north people. And everybody in the south suburb is gonna receive it after him, and then the city of Chicago. So everyone in the city of Chicago, this is 25, we're gonna receive our notice in 27. Remember, it's not a bill. It tells you what? Tell me what a reassessment notice say. How much your property's worth? The assessed value, what else is on there?
Your property details.
Your property details, which is really important, okay? It's really important, and those exemptions are found where? On the form, on the back side of the form. Yes, y'all learned a whole lot. Now, take your phone out real quick. Everybody, take your phone out. I need you guys. You see this QR code? This is gonna hook you up to our link tree, okay? Now, I want you to keep this in there and pass it around, you know, but this is valuable information right here. Come down to our office. Y'all want Lupe's phone number? I can give you the phone number. You can always call Lupe if y'all have questions or concerns. But this is how you get to our office, okay? Information, very valuable information. And these are all of our office. You don't have to come running downtown, okay? And sign up, all right? Any other questions? Any other concerns? With the long time, how long do you have to be in the home? How many years? For a long time.
10 years.
10 years. How much income can you make not over?
Under 100.
Under 100,000. How about the senior freeze? Under $65,000. So don't go moving people in because we're going to include their income. Okay? It's on the honor system. Yes, ma'am.
So does this apply, let's say for the 10-year?
For the long time.
Term, right?
Yeah.
Let's say it's a multi-family, a 2-unit.
Yes.
And someone's been there for over 10 years.
Great question.
Does that
So-
the 100 include both units?
So you're only going to exemptions on the portion that you live in. Only the portion that you live in. Okay? That other portion upstairs, that's your income, right? Because you own that 2 flat.
Right.
You're collecting rent.
Right.
Okay? Remember, it's not their income added, their whole income, it's the income that you collect from them, which is the rent. You got it? She may not. Now, it depends on how much she charges. Maybe her daughter lives up there. We don't know. Okay? Any other questions? No?
Would they even never increase the 100,000 since now like people are making more money for 10 years?
The cost of, well, she wants to know if they're gonna increase the 100,000. So our office, the Cook County Assessor's Office, we don't, that's down in Springfield, that's legislation, okay? Because the 65,000 at one time, it was 55,000 for the seniors, and they increased it. But our boss, Fritz Cady, he does a lot to help move these numbers, because we know that the cost is going up, okay? The cost of living is definitely going up, okay? Now, without further ado, I want you all to give yourself a round of applause. Now, I just want to say, who gets the A? Is it the north side? Is it the south?
We all do.
Or is it the city?
We all do.
Everyone, do. Give yourself another round of applause. You all been very great. I hope you all learned something to take back. Class has resumed. See you later. Yes.